Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Hello, how are you? Welcome back, Starfield. We are off to Tau City. I was just reading about, I read some article about there's like 4 major pop culture references to Tau City right now. It's like Project Hail Mary was there, Marathon is there. What was the other game? There were 2 other things that were like all happening at Tau City right now, which is kind of funny. Apparently that's because it's an overused system because it's kind of a Goldilocks system. It's like the nearest system to Earth that's predicted that could potentially maintain life. Like their sun has enough similarities to ours. Hey, Kinggath, how's it going? And we are going to head there today because we're going to work on the UC quest line a little bit. Gourmet Production Center. Hey, Claire, how are you? Claire MMA, do you fight MMA or are you just a fan? I hope it's the former. Oh, we got our fan with us. Fantastic. What ship is this? Hey, Rana. Oh, this is probably Hadrian's ship, right? But I think this is actually a fake ship. I don't think this is an actual ship. Yeah, it's just a prop. You can tell it's just something. It's something about it doesn't look right. I think it's because usually when a ship is landed, it has like a lot of like smoke effects and such, and this one feels very static. Just a fan. All good. All good. Hey, Alexander, how are you? Where's your weapon? Oh, there he goes. He's got a little pistol. All right. I'm curious. I haven't played this quest in a while. I'm curious how it's going to hold up, like having played the game a lot more. Because I remember being very impressed with this quest. Like it played out really well for me, sneaking around here, and the way the Terramorph moved around. It felt very, very alien. Things did not go well for these folks. Well, here we go. Grants the recipe for the deep food item. The deep. I wonder what that's going to be. Can you just view your recipes anytime, or do you have to go to... I would imagine you have to go to a cooking station, right? I don't think there's a UI element for viewing recipes that I can think of. Is there cooking? There's got to be a cooking station on this base somewhere. Just not here. So this is just the medical one, right? Yeah, Pharma Lab. All right. Hey, Eugene, how are you? Watching us and Cleveland versus Detroit. Nice. I'm frustrated. Uh-oh. What are you frustrated about? What's got you frustrated today? Not crazy proud to say I found the XP and materials farm in raiding the Watchtower cruiser groups. Oh yeah, if you can board the cruisers and take them on, you get crazy loaded with resources. It's actually a little excessive, like on several fronts. It's too many enemies, too much loot. It's pretty OP, but I don't think we're changing it anytime soon. We've talked about changing it, and we may at some point. I don't believe it's happening anytime soon, though. I love the consume button. It's so nice. Because otherwise I never bother with food and drink. I mean, except in the very early game when I'm just super broke and I can't.
Oh my god. I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Thanks, Dry Fan. Best thing at the scream. Oh, this is cool looking. Destroyed battleship. Looks like a.
I got hit harder than I thought.
This looks like a Starcraft battlecruiser.
I'll unlock the door.
Crashed on the
Main building.
platform.
Be quiet.
I was wondering if mod patches go to the bottom of the load order. I got load order that should be stable according to Dola the AI. I don't know what Dola the AI is. But as far as, yeah, usually you want the patch to go below the mods that it requires, that it masters. In-game AI to summarize terminals for me. See, it's our modern attention spans are screwed. Well, I think it's a combination. Like, I think part of it is that, and then the other part is like you just get busy as you get older. Because I remember, like, first time I played Fallout 3, read through every single terminal, loved it. And the last time I played, I'm like, I just don't care. I just don't care about the terminals.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers, or a pirate.
How's the volume,
Smell
guys?
patrol,
On
maybe?
Adrian here,
Make
on my
day if you
voice,
said you
all
were
the
a shock
things.
trooper out for a stroll. Oh, I've been better, but I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least.
That sounds like a Helldivers line.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC.
Common investigator rumor going on. You guys
I
starting your
came
work on your
here
next
on a
Starfield
rumor
project.
of
Is
a-
that true? Yes, it is.
Well, I expect you saw
We're in
the
like
results
early
on your
days. We're
way in.
doing
What's
some
left of
writing,
the settlers,
feature
the
testing,
work of Oxysio Machina, a terramorph.
trying to coordinate with
One of
Bethesda
the
about
nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed
things.
paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly, possibly a worrying one.
Sweet Pea, how's it going? Kelly Brown, hello. What else we got here? Grandma's off grid leveling. Welcome, Grandma. So we've been playing Baldur's Gate with my kiddos. Glad to catch a stream. Awesome. I forget that game's multiplayer. I assume you're talking about BG3, right? I don't think is anyone ever did anyone make a multiplayer mode for the older Baldur's Gate? I wouldn't be shocked. Those games actually surprisingly have modding communities.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart, and their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
Starfield Deathclaws. Grandma's you're not allowed to change the OP. Too many views that keep starting the game over and over.
You all right
Appreciate
in
them.
there?
Oh, I see you're talking about cruisers. Yeah, we got that's the tough thing about, like, we get people requesting changes to the stuff, and then other people like them, and there's certain things where it gets to a point where satisfying one group, you disappoint another. It's always a tough one. I think with cruisers, one of the things we talked about doing was turning them more into like a proper dungeon eventually, to where it's like an actual encounter in there. So it's not just like 150 NPCs, because that happens due to the way the base game handles dynamic ships when you board them. The encounter inside is all dynamic based on the number of habs that the ship is built out of. So it's not it was not a determined setup like that. And then the number of cores, I don't remember if that's something we set manually or if it was again calculated based on that. It may have been manually, just as like, oh, we realized how crazy the battles were, and it was like, here's a nice reward for you, so that it makes it worth it, because then you can unlock a whole bunch of stuff. Especially because if you're getting into unlocking all of the cyber amps, you need a pretty significant number of cores. Alexandria, creation engine limitations. What are you working on right now?
Theramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Things, huh? Yeah, I can't talk about yet. So we're always trying to get more stuff to do cooler things, get more access to stuff, so we can make each project a little more interesting than the previous. Lucky Numbers 11, welcome. Appreciate all you do for this community. Love serving your rounds. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Give me full feature mechs, please. That's what I asked Bethesda for. I've asked them for that. I got to talk to somebody there, and they asked what I thought they should build, and I said, please give us mechs, good mechs. That was my answer to them. Hey, Sledge. Hey, Michael. How's it going, guys?
Don't go quiet on me now.
Adrian really upset that I'm talking to chat. She's not having this.
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Amount of effort to make a quest in Starfield is pretty significant, I'm finding. At least now I can tell the player to go buy a hard drive and do a backup. Cool. You're working on some quests. Awesome. Yeah, I think it takes a while to wrap your head around the quest system. I think in Starfield it definitely gets even tougher, because there's so much, everything's so dynamic that it can definitely be a lot harder to build out the quests. Excuse me. Much easier in Skyrim and Fallout 4. I still claim, and part of this is bias, but I have evidence to back up my bias that Fallout 4 is the easiest Bethesda game to mod. That's my opinion. Other than the player voice, you're limited to lines that are already recorded. That's a big bummer. But if you're clever in your writing, it can be worked around just fine.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing.
Volume is low in the game, Sledge, or for me talking, or both?
The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Let me try just turning up my system game volume here. Yeah, I think I've got all my volumes cranked now, so that is as far as I can do stuff about the in-game volume. I don't think I can do anything more about my microphone volume. Let me check something here. Properties. Yeah, we went through this before, and I cannot remember what I did. We had something I was doing to increase my mic volume, and now I don't remember how I did that. Let's see here. Give me a moment.
You all right in there?
I'm good, thanks, Adrian. Oops. I don't think I was supposed to click on that. Yeah, this is worrying. I remember we did have it all figured out at some point, and I have lost track. Next time I go through this, I really need to document all this. This is something I have not done. Usually I get it fixed, and it's like, all right, it'll be fine, and then I leave it, and then it's not fine. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing. I cannot remember where I found the controls, so I'm just gonna have to talk loud. If the
Don't
game's
go
still
quiet
quiet,
on me
I can increase the game volume. But I can't find the settings that I came up with to increase the. Oh, hold on, what's this gonna do? I don't know. I increased a meter. I don't know what it does, but. Like, I'm trying to understand Swift files like a custom faction icon like Watchtower. So the way we did that is we're using a framework called UI Play Nice to inject that, and it's a little bit janky. The hope was to get it to where anybody could inject those, but the guy who writes UI Play Nice is exiting the scene. I don't know if he's found anybody to take over management of it or not. So that's something we're dealing with internally still, trying to figure out what we're going to do for our future UI needs in Starfield. Definitely something we want to solve, because having a nice, I mean, ideally it would be Bethesda would add that, because they've added the ability in Starfield for people to have custom icons for weapons and stuff. So it'd be nice if they would add that for Quest as well. It's one of those wish list items we have with them. All right, trying to catch up with chat here. The game is low-ish. Okay. I can turn up the game volume. That's pretty easy. All right.
Focus, Adrian.
Okay, we're going to just skip
Good.
all the questions. We're going
Once
to be
I
here
see the
forever if I
connection
ask all
reset,
these.
I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
All right, let's do settings, audio, turn up master. We'll turn it up to about 55 and see how that sounds. Alexander, you ever played one of the Division games by Ubisoft? I did. I played the first Division game a lot with some buddies. That was, I played Destiny and Division quite a bit. And then I realized what an addict I was with online games and had to cut myself loose. We were hoping I would take it over. I mean, that's not been brought up yet, so like I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. It's somebody I gotta have another chat with Ideki one of these days and see what he wants to do. Right now, I don't have a ton of experience with Flash files. Like, I have ham-fisted my way through UI stuff for Fallout 4, but it's not code that I'm proud of. And I don't have anybody else I've worked with. There's one other person in the community that I've spoken to about potentially doing some UI work, and he's just not ever really gotten back to me with firm details, so it's kind of stalled. And it's one of those things nobody learns new anymore. The people who know Scaleform and Flash, that's it. Like, the people that are out there, there's no new people coming up learning that stuff generally. Good spot, fan. Wow, that's worth 1,800. Oh, all right. He's got some sort of teleport set up in his AI. I'm trying to remember when the Terramorph actually appears during this. Like, if it's, because I feel like it's a scripted moment. But they did a really good job with making this, at least from my experience last time. I'm curious how it's going to play out today, like, because I am not a stealthy character. But I don't remember I was last time I did this either. I think this was one of the earliest quest lines I ever did, and so my natural tendency in a Bethesda game is, you stealth around everywhere, right? Reset security connection. Can't turn on those. Wait, what does this say? Proceed to control room to initiate system reboot. Okay.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
183.5. Let's go. One 83.5. There we go.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
The security lock is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
There it is. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of these, like, cool scripted moments in this quest line. Holy cow, like, reaches inside and rips out its guts.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Alright, restore power. Alright, how do we get to that one? Yeah, that like distance to target thing is super cool for making it feel like, alright, I can actually keep some distance here. Alright, how do we get to that power? Is that outside? Uh-oh. It's coming toward me. 43. 42.
System rearm. Fail. Additional power required.
That's not good. 41.
Stand clear.
For power to the kill lanes. Okay, 1 of 3. Alright, and then I think this was the one that's inside of that building. Where's the terramorph?
For a second there, I thought you were going to fly.
47. Alright, I like that. Let's keep it in the 40s and 50s, please. Ah, it was right in here. Okay.
Additional power required.
Where's the other one? Over here. 89. That's what we're talking. That's what I'm talking about. Keep them far away, please. 105.
Mobile defense stored.
Okay, I don't know where the hell he is, but 100 yards away. That feels good.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker. Weapon group online.
Yeah. All right, where's he at? Oh, there's our boy. Whoa, he just like insta-gibbed our turrets. That's no good. Oh, wait, no, they're still going. All right, come on over here, buddy. Come to the kill lane. Is he gonna fight fight my companion now? Hey, buddy. I think he's trapped. He's just gonna get wrecked by those two turrets. Way anticlimactic. The first time I fought against him, I actually got him to run right down this path, and it felt amazing. It felt all scripted. This feels like I bugged it out. I'll take all that. You are ugly. Hey, Rick, how's it going? Oh, wow. Chat, I'm way behind that chat. Hold on a second here. Pendragon, hello. My level 352 achievement-friendly character got caught up in the anchor point station glitch. Oof. Was there a bonus? Like a bonus for unlocking everything? No, unless there's something else. Unless you meant something else. Let's see, is it Z Ogre? I mean, unless he's going by a different name in the VC chat, I don't think so. Yeah, Adobe no longer supports Flash. Yeah, it's unfortunate that. I mean, technically, like, it's not just Flash; it's scale form. I think is what Bethesda would probably say they use, which is, I think, technically still supported by. Oh, what's the other software that does? I think Autodesk has a piece of software that does it. But yeah, it's very difficult to find anybody who's like really good at ActionScript, and we don't have the source either, so we have to rely on decompiled, which is not great. Beep MYK seems to know a lot about HUD stuff. His honk car head element overhaul is awesome. Yeah, and M8R disappeared. There's a handful of people in the community who seem to know it really well, but I've not found anybody who knows it really well who's available for hire, which is what I would need basically to get all the stuff we need in.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph.
I'm not too proud. Thank you for saving my ass. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
What's this? Evisceration. This is nothing. Okay. Wait, job logs. All right. That is a very cool name for a terminal that didn't have much interesting stuff on it.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing.
See if we
Maybe
can
a
break the
flax
quest.
scan? No.
Object is in use.
Spectrograph.
All right, it's not kicking her off. That's good.
Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. You're right. We don't have enough information. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them. Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost to fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
And every time I hear about costs of fuel, I know some of you guys who've been playing with real fuel. How's it feel? How's it feel? Because it seems like there was a time when this game, between the fuel system and the some of the stuff in the outposts, that this game would have felt quite a bit differently. I mean, so you know what flash you need for the Pip-Boy Spyline map? It's AS3. Yeah, it's mostly AS3. And then generally, like, just understanding the structure of the Swift format. So AS3 is for the coding part, but then there's also setting up your stage and some of the graphics and stuff in a way that works well with the AS3. There's what I'm looking for. So when you're using real fuel, Sweepy. So with that, does that give you a purpose and reason to have outposts?
And that's a statue of you greeting people as they enter the spaceport.
Where's this statue? I missed what he said. Yeah, gas station bases is what I assumed. Like that would have been the original purpose for outposts. I think the other thing we need for outposts is something to spend all those resources on, because like it's just more efficient to just go buy resources at stores than it is to actually farm to mine them. So something needs to be done to handle that. Like you need to, if there was a reason to get infinite cycles of the high end, you know, there's like the multiple, like the gizmos, the widgets you can build, and then you can build level 2 widgets and level 3 widgets of like some purpose for unlimited level 3 widgets besides just making money, because making money is not hard. So it would be cool if there was something you could pull off with having the Factorio gameplay loop solved. That would be impossible to get any other way.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
And what is Xenomaster? Is that where you make pets out of aliens, effectively? Or is there more to it than that? That's like alien Pokemon, right?
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue while running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? It's... what? That's a hell of a probationary mission. Takes some serious grit to make it through an experience like that. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, reporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Okay, let's see here. So, looking at this, so then this is where we get, we get the entry point to the Crimson Fleet, or we continue with the UC questline. We are going to continue with this. Let's see, we'll head over to Sol System. I'm sad I have not gotten much for...
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
For Jason to dismantle yet.
You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Such a magical place.
what's this going to
I'm
run?
glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance.
I don't think I've ever caught her here at Sidonia outside. I've always caught her at New Atlantis.
Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it.
It's definitely not.
Wait, did I
They
take
wouldn't
Wanted?
send me after you for that, and if they did, you'd already be bagged and tagged.
I definitely took. I remember I took. I asked for ones that had maximum story, and you guys suggested. I think maybe this was the one. And I'm just making sure this isn't a bug because I took Adoring Fan. I think I took kids stuff, so I'd have the parents. Huh. I don't remember that I took Wanted, but fair enough.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
This feels unearned for my character. I've done nothing. I like barely survived several encounters. That's...
Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
All right, let's make sure my... Okay, ask about Percival. Cool. It's like, hey, I heard you touched an artifact. You'd make a good bounty hunter.
Ever been to Aquila? No security uniform.
Oh, isn't this a track? This is a Tracker's Alliance too.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter. Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to handle wanted fugitives. If that feels like your speed, talk to me, check out our posts on the mission boards, or head to the new HQ in Aquila City.
Oh no. Am I getting the same bug as I have in wait, what?
Wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Oh, is this because I took what? Why am I getting... I'm so confused. Wait, did I take... Oh, I took Bounty Hunter background and the Wanted. Oh, okay. All right.
Did someone tell you that, darling? If so, it's complete hogwash. Nah, anyone can
Speak to
freelance.
Trevor. That must have been
The
from that
Trackers
conversation that
Alliance
I
is more
wasn't
of a
paying
formal
attention to.
collection of bounty hunters
And I
that
forgot...
share
I've completely
resources
forgotten all
and
the things I
agree
selected
not
for my
to step
character.
on
I'm glad
each
there's
other's
not more of
toes.
them. Like, if I had selected a whole
We
bunch
vet
more
all
traits
the
and stuff,
bounties
I'd
you
have
see on the boards, but
totally
there are
forgotten them all.
some you
Doesn't
won't
help that
see
I'm only playing the
unless you
game
join
2
up.
hours a week right now.
Better bounties, tougher bounties.
Or this
much
character, rather.
more rewarding. But as long as you're willing to take on the easy, simple jobs that don't require an official tracker's touch, you don't have to join. You're golden.
Why is her... Is her lip sync broken for anybody else?
Oh, darling, a bounty on you. That is quite the pickle you've gotten yourself into. Huh. This ain't a normal bounty. Looks like someone's paying Ecliptic and paying them good. But don't worry, sugar, I got you. For 3,000 creds, I can make sure your sheet's as clear as a summer night on Parima.
That's it? Remove wanted trait permanently? No, we'll keep it.
Of
It's
course. If you change your mind, I'll be here. Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you. Hell no. If I'd wanted you to do that, I'd be asking you to do that. Now, I got a good friend. tracker buddy who stuck by me through and through. Gonna split the haul with him as soon as he brings the mark in. That ain't up for debate or negotiation. Under no circumstances are you to interact with my quarry, or you'll find yourself at the wrong end of a bounty. Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Okay. What do we got here? What missions are available right away? Yeah, I'm probably not. The survey takes forever, doesn't it? I think I've only ever cleared 1 or 2. Some of the easier planets, but I hear that you can always find one of those survey towers, the like little dungeon you have to clear out to get to the survey data of the planet. But I think it's not guaranteed every time you land, but you can always find one in the random encounter system. I'm curious how hard that is now that they added more random encounters, although I don't know how many actual... Has anybody done the math or like dug into the files? I assume somebody has, but like, is that public? Not public. Is that well-known information? Does any of you happen to know how many new POIs they added with the free lanes update? I assume most of the POIs they added are actually within the free lanes, like in the cruise mode, not on the planet, but I wouldn't be shocked if some new ones ended up in the planet pool as well. I don't need any of these. Oh, this is for my bounty clearance, that's right.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
Phil.
I just can't make ends meet.
Good to see you. Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long? Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List. You know, silly. List. The League of Independent Settlers? Do I detect a glint of recognition in your eyes? I think so. How can I help make today your very best day? Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits? That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy. Oh, that's just a few applications worth. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just me and some good old-fashioned ink and paper. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed to ensure their particular requirements for the ideal location are understood and met to perfection. Try getting that from the UC or Freestar resettlement programs. Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell. Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do, helpful attitude that List looks for in all its employees and contractors. We're looking for folks with ships and/or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications?
Ship and basic people skills.
You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, the oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them? I am glad you asked. List provides members with a few tangible benefits.
This is our entry point for some settlements in space if we ever do it, obviously.
First off,
Phil
we
Hill.
locate
He needs
an
our help.
ideal location matching the needs
He's like,
and desires of our members. After that, we provide
Preston you can root for.
transportation, as well as a starter set including basic hab modules,
Happy-go-lucky
extractors, and
underdog
seeds for
kid.
farming, etc. Everything needed to get off to a good start. Then we set up a small encrypted satellite to aid communication between distant neighbors and the rare List ship that swings by the sector to offer aid and trade supplies if desired. But more importantly, List provides its members the satisfaction of living on their own and on their own terms, independent and free from harassment and governmental interference. Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops, nearly forgot. Take this.
Hey,
Okay, oh wait, hold on a second. We have to survey a habitable planet. Does that just mean like the, do I gotta do the full survey for that? Oh. Put the gun away, put the gun away. All right, hold on a second. What did we just pick up here? Nope, this one. Okay. We're looking for... Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a book. Okay. I was like, what is this thing? It looked like a slate for a second to me, but nope, it's a book. Breathable atmosphere, safe temperature. Mochi. Oh my god, look at all those. They just, how many are in here? You get 10 health by eating, what is this? Those are 4 packs of 10 just on the top level. And they go all the way down. It's like you eat 400 mochi for 10 health. Good luck. Good luck. Man, one hell of a time in the aftermath of that. Oh, we got some new folks in chat. Let's see here. Minion JCR. Peaches. Welcome, guys. Coyote, hello. Never seen a Watchtower listening post attacked by a group of terramorphs before. I don't remember when, if that's injected into the normal POI or if that's, so we have, or if that's only after you defeat Watchtower. So when you play through all the quest line and everything, there's, I don't remember if we ever did that. Where it was we always had this talk about like, oh, we should have some different versions of the Watchtower listening posts that come up after you defeat them, and I don't remember how many of those made it in, or if they just got put into the general pool, because it was always a struggle to come up with enough. You know, you have the same problem in the base game, right? Like there's never enough POI variety for you to avoid seeing duplicates. Like you just would need thousands and thousands and thousands. Mr. Fatman, Phil Hill is some kind of hell, doesn't he? I just like that he's it's one of those classic like cartoon jokes that he's everywhere all the time. He's in a bar on every planet at all times. Ken Robertson, welcome. Listening people out to certain doom for a small fee, and we're gonna help them with that. And you're gonna be doing a achievement friendly some settlements by any chance? No, we will not be. At least no plans for it right now. Like I'm still working on some settlements. That is it's like become my forever project. Calibron gets a full survey and you need to sell it to him. Oof. Then I need to find a baby planet to do it on. Minus 10 health for the choking hazard, right? Robert Dweese, hello, welcome. You haven't finished Watchtower? Okay, then yeah, we did end up putting them all in the general pool probably, but yeah, you can run into those occasionally. There's a bunch of we tried to take all of the different Watchtower listening posts and created variations of each of them. So some of them have like a different way to get into the base. Some of them have different combat encounters, just to try and max out that level design, because we ran into a lot of space issues where we couldn't go infinite on stuff. Well, and we couldn't go infinite anyway. Like we would never finish if we did that. So. But yeah, we tried to create variations of a lot of the different bases where different encounters can happen on them, so you get a slightly different experience when you go to them. You've run into that the first time, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those wish list items we still have. That'd be cool if there were some variations of the POIs for after you finished it, so you see them in a weaker state. Just as you think Starfield will be at June Showcase? I don't know. I doubt it. I think they just released Terran Armada, so I can't imagine anything coming up. Good night, Sir Rick. Talk to you tomorrow. Any updates on SS2 Conqueror? We are in development on it. We just officially launched development of it about a week ago, so we're very early in the process, but the writing's all done. I guess the good news is we believe we've tracked down Ophelia's voice actor. We just have to hope she will respond to our emails, because that was one of the people that we were like, I don't know if we can get her back or not.
Detonation occurs in 5.
Fancy seeing you here.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I like that little detonation thing that's happening in the background. That's a cool ongoing background thing going on. Keep this city a little more interesting. Sign settler up for the list. Survey a habitable planet. Yeah, we'll do that later.
Stay away from the 6th circle unless you're a minor.
Trade authority. Here's what we're looking for. We just ignore you and go to the back.
Me for a reason.
We just go in the back. No one cares.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our brand. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
So we do have a Sim Settlements recommended load order somewhere? Not really. I mean, like, if you wanted a starting point, I have a few. What are they called? Why can't I think of them? The vortex thing. The they're not mod lists. What are they called? What do they call them on there? Not mod packs. Why can't I think of the dang name? What are they called, guys? The vortex thing. Collections. They have mod collections. I have a few collections for SS2 to get you started. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word collections. So if you're looking for somewhere to start Sweet Pea, it would be that. That would be my recommendation. I have 3 different versions depending on how deep you want to go. There's like kind of like the very basics. There's
I'm quite busy.
Slightly
understand.
bigger pack that has a bunch of add-on packs from the community, and then there's one that includes those plus script extender and a few little things to help with that. So that's where I would start. And then you can add whatever you want after that. I don't have any recommendation beyond that of just it's a big mod, right? It's got a lot of stuff going on, so it's good. It's definitely a good one to use as a base and then build around, so you can have a stable load order. It's also included if you're looking for, like, if you've not gotten into Fallout 4 much, there are like some big Wabbajack lists that have SS2 in them.
If you didn't have anything else.
What is Lively's? Magnum Opus has it in there. For collections, there's Story Wealth has it, and pretty much every story mod that exists for Fallout 4 are all together in one collection, so you've got some options if you want to try it.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful. Wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Alright, so one of the things I have to be doing during this playthrough is taking some notes, because we are working on some rather big things, so I'm keeping an eye out for story potential tie-in locations. And he just said something that captured my imagination for a second.
How's it going?
Can't spoil it yet, though.
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping?
Yes, I would like to sell you some stuff.
I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything, and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. That's what we do here.
All right, let's see here. Let's sell weapons. What do we have? You can have. Wait, do we have 2 of these? Yes, we do. Yeah, I feel like I'll hang on to the UC stuff. I'll just stick it in my ship in case I want it. Don't know if I'm going to use it for anything, but... I guess I don't have much on me. What about from the Frontier? What do I have on there? I'm guessing I have mostly, yeah, stuff I'm holding on to break down with Jason when we get to that point.
Yo, stay good out there.
The luxury liner, Opulence of the Stars, has been hijacked in the Nirvana system by a group calling themselves the Terran Armada. The following is a recording captured by our intrepid reporters.
It's interesting that this happens immediately.
Warning. What you are about to hear is graphic in nature. Humans of the settled systems. You've lost your way. Scattered among the stars, fighting amongst yourselves like vermin. Worthless. Irreplaceable. You have forgotten who you are. We shall remind you. We are the Terran Armada. We are the true children of Earth. And none shall stand in our way. Hours after receipt of this recording, A search and rescue team was dispatched to the liner's last known coordinates. In addition, authorities have asked all available pilots to aid in the search for survivors.
No, sounds on,
We'll
Daniel.
have
Can you
more
not
on
hear
this
the
breaking news story as
radio
additional
message?
information comes in.
Just letting.
Oh my God, what was that? That's so.
We're playing this playthrough legit. You gonna listen to all the things? Yeah, we're not doing Terra Armada right now though. We are on. We're doing some Vanguard.
It's like a threat. They said they were looking for pilots who could.
Judges saw Dripfield Terra Armada armor overhaul beta preview. You know the owner. No, we'll be able to buy it. No, I'm not. I don't know what that is. Hey, Daniel, how are you? This guy has a huge forehead. Who was it? Was it this dude?
Sometimes it feels like the
Yeah, he's got a pretty big one. Or was it this guy? I don't know when you popped in. Yeah, no, I think it was this guy. This guy's he's just balding a little. That's fine. It happens to the best of us. He's just for Bethesda or your own project? Oh, my research is for a project we're working on.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's Vets and their kin. The hell you just say to me? I gotta...
Andy, sit down. You. Don't appreciate some stray wandering into my bar, harassing my patrons. Even the ones I should have cut off 2 drinks ago. Now spit out what you want, or march.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Hey, enough. And you, let's talk. Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people.
Oh, my audio's not coming through?
What do you want with Dr. Walker?
You guys can't hear me? I guess no one can hear me. Let's see. Okay, I can hear you. All right, a couple people are saying they can't hear me. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. Those who can't hear me, Daniel and Morath are, I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess they can't even hear me saying sorry to them, so I guess they're out of luck. Yeah, okay. Well, you guys all telling me you can hear me means those two will get the point. Cool.
Hello?
Yeah. Hold on, Lou. I was talking to chat.
What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival. Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Huh. Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend. Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xeno weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with Xeno weapons got shelved, Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory. Me? Nah. Infantry
All right,
officer.
you guys got it fixed. Awesome.
But
Good
my
deal.
grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it, before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across a battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement. Well... most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. And I look forward to hearing the good news.
Okay, pay off his debt or change the amount.
Maybe a bounty hunter? Come here.
Oh, what's this guy got for me?
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, no, I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right? Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle. It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
Okay.
No. Well, yes, but the medical kind. I'd help him make whatever the city was running low on that month, and we'd sell it to the miners for cheap. But the Trade Authority got wind and wanted their cut. And then some. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
A lot of work to avoid buying a pillow.
Biggest employer on Mars has always been Deimos Star Yards. After the Colony War, Armistice meant they needed a lot fewer warships. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work around here. Great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
All right, I feel like we should finish the research and then not sell it.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything.
Wait, there's a really cool quest over here. Let me see if I can find it. It ends up leading to some stuff that I was shocked by. Oh, who
Hello,
are you?
stranger. I am known. What can I do for you? I can make general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to another. And I can report about local news. All news and information has been supplied by employees of Deimos's mining operations. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes, but I have been told to warn you, they are not good.
Oh, well, we gotta hear a joke then. Justice, do you think this will make another creation like Tracker Alliance? I don't know. They've definitely said they're not done with it. Like there was a interview Who was it? I think it was Tim Lamb. Who else was there? I don't know. It was definitely something I saw where they said something along the lines of they're going to do more for Starfield, but they didn't say what. So they didn't say if it was going to be stuff like Trackers Alliance or like Terran Armada or something else. So I don't know. But I assume they're going to release more stuff. You know.
You have gone silent. Why did the snowman need a moist towelette? Because his arms were sticky.
Oh, these are some good dad jokes. I gotta save these for my kids. Hold on, let's see.
My doctor told me I need to cancel my camping trip and sell my circus tickets. She said I needed to avoid activities that are intense. Intense. Get it?
I just heard another joke like that recently. It was what was it? Why can't you run at a campsite? You can only ran at a campsite because it's past tense.
Where does a general keep his armies? In his sleeveys.
Dad jokes for days. Fantastic. Do I have any messages?
Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos Star Yards to access the messaging function, and you are not. I will still be here if you need help later. Hello, stranger. I was activated 17 years ago. I malfunctioned and have been in disrepair and unable to move for over 9 years. Repairs are too costly, and I am well past my warranty expiration. Now, my primary function is that of an automated personal assistant. It was chosen over deactivation.
We're at Thunderlink Shutter Space as we speak. Can't wait to play it. As good as this is too. It will be awesome. Well, I can't speak to that. I don't know. I still haven't finished Shattered Space, but I don't know how good you consider SS2 versus it to answer it. But we didn't make Shattered Space, if that's true. Oh yeah, that's what Kinggath is saying too. We did not make that. I will say one thing, like in anything that we've released, is nothing will release to the scale of SS2 because that was
I am registering that you
basically a 6.5-year project with hundreds of people. So
I could use a break.
Not something we. Also, I don't think it was very polished. So it's one of those things that's got some good elements to it, but
you know, I believe
needs a lot of work. Here's the guy I was looking for.
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
If I believe this is the quest line. If you've not done this one, it is. I think this is the one that goes really long and leads to some stuff where you're like, oh, there's like political intrigue and stuff in this. This is wild. Like I did not expect this quest line to go where it ends up going. If it is the one I'm thinking of, highly recommend it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
I just realized this guy's rocking like a sci-fi leather jacket. Awesome. I need to get one of these.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Okay. Okay, so we need 10 iron here.
Do you think a documentary about your life will be made into a movie?
It is illegal to transport plant or animal life to Mars without going through official TV channels or our trade authority partners. Adherence to this
Did the Doring fan just ask me if my life would be made into a movie?
Thank you for your cooperation.
I never thought about movies in the Starfield universe. Although based on that that simulator we did for the Vanguard thing, you would think that they've got some like basically the equivalent of holodecks. I've lost count of how many that is.
This is only my first contract, but I've already.
Hold on a second. All right. Is this considered? This is a miscellaneous quest, right? Deposit 10 units of iron. All right. How many do we have now? Iron. We got 11. Perfect. All right. That's it. Where's the? There we go.
Okay. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
Yeah, I'm 99% certain this is the quest line I'm thinking of that ends in a surprising way. All right, let's see here. What else do we have? So now we can do. Oh yeah, I want to go do the. Oops. We want to do this. Kill the spacer leader.
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5 to 18? Enroll them in a United Colonies distance learning program today. Your children will be provided with routine programs of art, science, mathematics, history, and more, all in the comfort of your home.
It's interesting, like every time I play, I'm sure it's the same thing. Like you want anytime you play a game or watch a movie, for the subsequent times you notice new things about it that you didn't notice before. Like I don't think I've ever noticed that announcement about the enroll your children in the remote learning program. That's a fun little addition. Okay, so is this where we're headed? Let's see. What's this? Place the sensor on the Mars launch pad. Kill this person. Okay, so is this new? Hold on a second. I'm very confused about something here. Did they change this, or did I just never notice this before? What is it? So I don't have this active, and yet it's still showing on the local map, the marker. I love that, but I don't remember that being the case. I remember always being annoyed that you couldn't have multiple missions enabled. But this kind of solves it, at least locally. looking for... We're gonna go to this one. Do you have show all targets on? Let me see. I might. No, I had... So it's... Oh, wait. Now I have show all targets on. Show only active targets. I don't actually know which setting is it on. It says show all targets there. Does that mean all targets are showing? Or does that mean I need to push that button to show all targets? Yeah, I'm very curious why they don't let you just have multiple active. And the only thing I can think of is it maybe has to do something with this, with the the little footsteps showing you where to go. Of that, it doesn't know which one to do it for, and you often need it inside of confusing space stations and buildings. Where's the sun? Not showing right now. I guess I should have taken my vehicle. Whoops. Wait, why is this not a scannable thing? Huh. Pet Jobs, the reactor quest has the blue dot and request show the white dot. Maybe for grav jumping, I think it was show all. It only has the mark for jumping for your active quest. Yeah. Hello, friend.
Show some hustle!
Lost him. Can't fool me. Go all out. Moving.
Oh, I just ducked into the mines. Okay. Didn't realize this was an interior. All right, are they gonna follow me in? Thanks, guys. There we go. Something to scrap. Wait, no. Why didn't it show? Hold on a second. I'm confused. Where's the first of all? Where's the third one? Oh, this guy was the third one. The adoring fan. Hold on a second. Was this? All right, combat veteran. It didn't show the legendary effect in the loot window. All right, hold on. Let's finish clearing this out first. Just realized we need a new grenade equipped. we find? Oh, hello. Box full of ammo. A nice cardboard box. Here, this is for you, buddy. Can you wear it? Wait, how do I... Oh, hold on. How do I... Stop. How do I spin it? Can you not rotate things anymore? Oh, there it goes. I was using the wrong button. Let's see. Can we... Because I know you can... In shops, this doesn't work, but can I just do it on the Enduring Fan? Can you wear this? Oh, it's not actually hollow. Oh, that's for the Mantis, right? The secret outpost base. A new hand touches the beacon. Yeah, the accidental looting things. Nope, 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 nope. Did not want to throw that grenade. Trying to do my light. There it is. Wrong button. My flashlight. Running well over encumbered. Well, that's fine. We'll be fine.
Don't try to overdo it. I know you can, because you can do anything.
Well, then why don't you carry some stuff for me, buddy?
Burden, mighty one?
Yes, yes, I would. Let's see. What have I got for him? Oh man, this is a... Oh, it's just only... It's like an even switch. All right, we can just hand him all this stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to hand him the Vanguard stuff, too. Spacesuits. There we go. This one I'll hold on to, so I remember to take to Jason.
Being part of your crew is just the best. Give me some cover! Shoot to kill! You will pay for that! I can't see!
Ah, there they are.
I can't just need time. I've had enough of this.
Whoops. Okay, apparently you can punch their boost backs and explode them. That's not great. I never liked him anyway. That's great. There you are. Right. More loot for the grinder. Also, another level up. Let's see here. Oh, we're not ready for security. How about speech? I doubt we're ready for that either. Yeah, we haven't had any speech challenges. Kind of want to save up to make sure I can do this right away so we can get access to more lockpicking. Hacking attempts. I'll just hang on to it for now. Hanging on to the perk point. Oh, we got some requests for
maximum crabs!
Okay, hold on. I missed a bunch of chat there. While I was trying to clear this place. Hold on a second. Michael, the mod I'm making is a set of quests about what happens after you become the Mantis. Oh, that's fun. Wanted a quest line like that for a while, just decided to write one. That's a great way to go. If there's something you want in the game, just make it yourself. He reaches for light, accidentally pulls pin on grenade. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Fortunately, it looked like just swinging melee canceled the grenade throw, which was good. Thor getting Ironside's axe from crabs or something. There we go. Welcome to chat. Not crazy. So the Bethesda's policy of mods cannot rely on other mods. No chance of McLaren's coming to the Stardock. You can actually get McLaren's at Stardock once you, if you have McLaren's to the point where you've unlocked more shops, which happens late in that quest line, and you get Stardock upgraded to a certain point. You do get a McLaren's branch at Stardock. So we have ways to do it because we can detect dynamically what you have installed, and we can include certain content in both mods. So like I believe we have like Jason and Buster's skins in both, so we're able to create clones of them. I don't know exactly how it works on the technical side, but we're able to pull it off. We just have to be clever about where we put all the files. Closing the gap. This guy like ran his head right into my crosshairs. Oh. Sorry, Dark Band. You look just like them. You look just like them. Shh, gave him like 6 headshots there.
Where did they go? Do you think they were ghosts?
Chunks cheesesteak.
Are they really gone? Or did they see you and reassess?
Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at the. Oh, I can't use it while I'm coming out. So I wanted to look at the whatever the deep was that I unlocked a recipe for. All right, I need you to take some more stuff, buddy.
Something on your mind? Yes. Take all.
No, I need you to take the stuff. We gotta sell this stuff later, buddy.
Off we go to another adventure.
Oh, did I just hear a heat leech? Yes. That was like some Fallout physics right there after VATS. Oops. Oh, I guess the gravity is a little bit wonky here, so that makes sense. I think he went flying. What's all this stuff? Oh, this is their new stuff. Can we not mine it? Uh-oh. Still somebody alive. Where's our guys at? Oh, down there. All right.
You're going down.
Enduring fan, come here. Bear my burdens, please.
You're so fine. Certainly. I consider myself the
All right, can he hold anymore? This guy's got some extreme carry weight.
Let's keep moving. Onwards and upwards.
Oh, that explains why. Like, one of his perks is like weightlifting or something, isn't it? Probably just so that he could carry more stuff for us. That's pretty funny. All right, hold on, chat. Let's see here. Ken Roberts, I can't count how many times shot Sarah in the back of the head. Yeah, yeah. Just from standing right. Not because you're murdering her. I should read the rest of that sentence. Because she stood in front of you while taking a shot. Yeah, absolutely. Callan, I'm playing through Watchtower with my steampunk clockwork build. What does that look like? Is that, are you using some mods for equipment to get that vibe? Some does McLaren's use assets from other mods. I noticed when I was in the store today that all the mannequins are wearing outfits from the IT Clothiers mod I have installed. We're probably using leveled lists of clothing, so any mods that inject into those level lists would place those there. That has to be a glitch. You should be able to definitely mine it. Oh, the Aqueous stuff, I should be able to mine it. I wonder if it was... No, I wasn't in combat. Why couldn't I mine it then? That's weird. Oh, I got a max laser intensity. That's right. Yeah, we'll go try it again, just out of curiosity. I just forget you can do that. Actually, I think I didn't really know it, and somebody pointed it out to me last session. What's this? Oh yeah, we gotta eat our way out of this health problem. Where is that 40 count pack of mochi? Alright, here we go. Right, let's try this again. So yep, that was it. Yeah, you gotta do the intensity mining. Hey, Liberty Prime, how's it going? Okay, something we need over here that I missed. Ah, here we go. What's this?
Hello?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's gonna walk me through finishing the research.
Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Okay, so let's see. Deposit the hematite in the thresher. Where's the thresher? Oh, also, hello. X-Tech. Oh, what is this? Laser ship weapons deal 5% more damage. Oh, we got an action figure. Nice. I do gotta pay attention to what weapons we're getting because I'm gonna have to change weapons soon. This one I'm just using as because I had a lot of ammo for it. Let's see here. So far I only have points and ballistics, so I can kind of wear whatever I want. Oh, let's eat this. Just eat an onion. That guy's hardcore. Showing off. I think this is better than what I had. I don't think I had a legendary effect on my pack yet. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is a heavy weapon, right? Fire rate 160? Wait, what does Berserker do again? Show legendary details. More damage the less armor one has. Alright. Alright, we might have to use this one next. Let's see. We will go favorite. Oh man, my clearance helmet is just straight up better than this, even though the bolstering is probably relevant, but... Alright, let's see. Okay, we can have Beast Hunter or O2 Filter. What is the difference between them? Let's see. Beast Hunter, 15% damage. Yeah, we're not fighting alien enemies, so I'd rather have the O2 Filter, which is, yeah, minus oxygen. We'll just have to move that over to our clearance helmet. What's our money situation? 44,000. Oh yeah, we're already rich. Maybe not for ship parts, but we're rich for most everything else. Document. Ooh, hello. More stuff. Don't need that right now. Can't unlock that.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room. If the spacers didn't take off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Okay, so now we can get out of here through here. Nice. Mike, if you're watching Archon, is it a vector image or a bitmap? It should be a vector. Okay, wait, why is it pointing to here? What does that want me to do? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Some day the McLaren helmet reminds me so much of Titan helmets in Destiny 2. Guess who was a Titan player in Destiny? That was definitely the game that I pointed Cynical R, who does most of our concept art, at for inspiration. I love me. I played Titan. I played Bubble Titan in Destiny 1. Okay, return the data to Cambridge. I don't actually want it. Well, I can return to him. I don't want him to sell it, though. All right, well, we can still... Wait a second. Isn't there also... Don't I have another quest up here? Where's that other marker? I gotta put this thing up here. Let's see, how far away is that? Go knock this out real quick while we're up here. Planet's so bouncy. Can't get any momentum going. What tools did you use to make it? I think the icon we built, we just did it in Photoshop and then dropped it into Adobe Animate and used that to convert it into a vector. I can't really remember. We may have done it in Illustrator. I don't actually remember. And maybe one of those things we just had somebody build out in Vector initially. But if you have an icon, you can convert it to a vector pretty easily with stuff like Illustrator. There's probably even online software that'll convert things into a vector for you. See if I have to climb the big crane as a secret on top. Like this crane here, or one back there that crane right there, you mean? Yeah, we can do that in a minute. That's an interesting idea, Pat, but unfortunately the resetting and cleaning up your game files, the only reason that actually works, it has nothing to do with Unity. It's not like it's a magical thing Unity can do. It's actually just a case of you're just starting a new game effectively. So it wipes out all your save data, starts a new character, and just applies your character looks and these actor values that represent the quests that you've done and some of the stuff you've done. That is pre-configured to be carried between Unity jumps. So unfortunately that you couldn't just do that with a hacker. You actually have to start a new character for it to work. Yep. There we go. Okay, where do I actually go to put this thing? I should turn on the quest objective, huh? All right, let's see here. It's under miss. No, not this one. Oh no, they got away. There it is. Oh, I was in the right area. Way over here. Okay, so next we're going to do some climbing silliness. We'll climb this crane. See if we can. Scarecrow been trying to add a new vehicle into the game using the demo as a base because of the doors, and editing the doors is a pain. I don't know what Frankenstein PGS did. You just trying to edit the model or edit it something else about it? Not crazy. Is it a hard limit when making ships for Kren salvage for a max of 2? I have a fleet of 3, so I have EN weapons, and on one occasion I was able to board all ships but only tag 2. I don't think there's a limit for how many you can tag for salvage. I don't really remember. I think you can tag as many as you want. Does it give you an error if you try and tag more than that? Our fan teleports way more than any other companion. I'm guessing they don't have any special handling for any of the companions. Where an exception I could see being would be ones that were added later. So like maybe the Terran Armada companion maybe acts differently, or the new the elite crew member that was in the trailer. What's her name? Myra or Moira, something like that. And I could see her maybe having different handling because she's new, but I doubt it. I think they probably just have a framework and just use that all the time. Okay, yeah, as I expected, this isn't going to be super easy to climb. I think we might be able to manage it. If we get from there to climb up onto that base, let's try. Okay, let's see here. Oof, that's going to be a rough one. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this with this character. Oh, wait. Maybe... No, that's that crane. So we can't really get up on this. Ooh, baby. Charge that boost. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I see drawing fan. Speaking of teleporting. All right, let's see here. Give me a boost, buddy. Can you pick me up? I'm sliding. Come on, come on. Just need to balance right up here. Oh, we made it. No. That was fine, but the Doring fan freaked me out with his... Okay. Come on, boost. There we go. Whew, this is tough. I'm like sweating here. Hold on, we're gonna save, because if I fall down, I'm gonna be so pissed. No! Ah, I accidentally hit scan mode there. No! Okay. You are freaking me out, man.
Oh, something hit me.
Something hit me. Oh, fantastic. All right, can we get like ourselves in these cross beams here? Yes, we can. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh my god. Ooh. All right. All right, how are we gonna get up here now? Oh, wow. That shakes from all the way back here, huh? That's pretty neat. This is tough, man. I was not expecting this to take so long.
Oh,
Get out of here.
you accidentally hit me.
You accidentally hit me. Okay, all right. Grab on, nice.
Ow! Were you trying to hit something behind?
Grab on. Whew. Yeah. Was expecting the grab animation to play there. No. Damn it. Oh my god. This is brutal. Alright, hold on a second. I gotta take my sweatshirt off. I'm like, this is intense. It's a challenge, Daniel. There's no purpose. I just want to do it. Someone told me there's an Easter egg up there, and even if they're lying, now I'm just committed. Wait, if he can get up there. Okay, we made it there. Okay, there we go. Grabbed it that time. Here's the part where it gets a little bit dicey. a second. Let's do scan. Photo mode. Let's take a peek. Uh-oh. All right, where do we have for options here? Like, I feel like I can get to there, and then I'm out of spots to actually climb up. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere else to grip on here to make it all the way up with the boost pack setup I have. Like, I might need more points in boost pack to actually get up there. I guess if I can get myself up into here, I think my only hope is... Yeah, no, because you really don't gain enough altitude with each boost. I could try it, though, I guess is... Oh, no, just switching to... There. Almost dropped me off. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. There's actually a mini quest for this? I've never seen that. But I've definitely not done all the content in this game. Okay. Yeah, I'm like at the edge. It's like I can't think of anywhere else I could go from here. Oh yeah, it's not here, Pat. There's another spot you do that. Yeah, I don't think I have a power pack. Let's see. No, I've only got 2 balanced boost packs. No! Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Oh well, we tried. Now let's just not plummet to our death. Yeah, I might need maybe a power pack and probably more points in boost pack to pull that off. Challenge for another day. Alright, I'm gonna go back inside at least and get myself set up for next time. Wait, what? Where's the entrance? Oh, here.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
You helped me with this, and I... Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
Okay, alright, let's get that other quest back up. Oh wait, that's where you go down to pay his debt. I want to change his debt, so I need to get up there somehow. Is that the second floor of here? Yeah.
If you're here to broker a deal, why don't you just...
Oh, I can't unlock. Okay, so Need a key to get in there.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority.
I heard they found another new fresh one.
Was there something else?
So much better than...
I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my... If you're feeling charitable, be my guest.
Okay, is there somewhere where I can get a key to your office, buddy? Let's see. Oh, I don't have pickpocket. I'll say pickpocketing. So I guess you have to have a master lockpick to be able to do that, so I just got to pay it off. I wonder how much he actually owes. Let's go see. How bad is it?
Was there something else? Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... Here, his current balance.
See how
and
bad
to
it is.
remember, all transactions are final.
21,000.
Understandable.
All right. Is there maybe a vent we can climb in? Get up here? Seems like it.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Sneaky robots? What are you talking about?
The Lex condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
The game wants to let me get in there so badly.
Most visitors...
Oh wait, I wonder if that's just up here. Don't mind me. Oh, I got my flashlight still on. Oh, we're behind the bar now. Who are you?
How's it?
Just a citizen man in the control panel here. Oh, this one's only advanced. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 4s for this. And there are only 2 4s, so that makes that a lot easier. Okay, that looks good there. Alright, now we got 5. There we go. Or if we're gonna steal, we might as well. What do we got here? Announcements, security training. Look at all this good loot. Here we go. Balance update. 1 credit. That seems a little bit unbelievable. We'll try. We'll make it 500. Optional collect credits from Lou.
Caution.
Oh, wait.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation.
We've picked up more than 500 credits all around here.
And find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. There's just a bunch of officers in there. They just totally ignored me.
Get back here now!
Oh no, they did catch me.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level.
It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Lou, quick, help me. Wait, no, you're not Lou. Who are you?
Somebody help!
You're Jack.
Please.
All right, let's see if the UC still coming for me. He doesn't care. Where's the trade authority? No, this is the governor. That's not who we want.
UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
UC security, stop right now!
No, we're not stopping. Yeah, let's see what this does.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take... that's not... Here. I expect this won't be...
You have my thanks. Oh.
Estonia can have a depressing...
Alright, hold on a second, I got an idea. Let's see. Is there a way to see which of my items are stolen? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go drop, 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 drop. All my stolen stuff here. Okay. Aid. I probably had some stolen aid. Nothing misc. Okay. That should be all my stolen items on the ground.
The United
Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes
During
a
fan.
problem.
Can I give him commands? Is that a thing we can do in this? I think we do it from here, right? We go
Injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or
social.
can also harm your company's bottom line.
Do we have to unlock that ability? Can I should go pick this stuff up, buddy? Come here. Pick up the stuff. Pick up all the loot for me. Oh yeah, let's go try clearing our bounty, see what it does. How bad's our bounty right now? Seems like the UC doesn't really care though. I don't have a bounty. What is happening? They're like kind of chasing me, kind of not. I wonder if that was a scripted event and not an actual bounty. And now that I paid off his debt, they've given up. Let's see if I can find them. Where are these guys?
Many people think psychology is only good for treating past emotional trauma.
Are we cool?
The miners pretty much
Yeah, he
run
doesn't
the lower
care.
levels here.
That was so weird. I have no idea what's going on.
At least I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go.
All right, now hold on. Let's try something. Doing some science here today. All right, what happens if I just pick these up? Are they still? Do I get in trouble now?
Dr. Walker, please tell him I'm looking forward to never
Does he
seeing
get
his
mad if I pick
face
these up?
again.
Yes, he does. You've been caught stealing, an alarm has been raised. Definitely saw you. The notification popped up. Yeah, but I don't seem to have a bounty I can clear. Adoring fan, come pick up all my loot for me.
Do you need something from me? Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Hold on. You?
What is it? Consider me your...
Give me all the stuff, buddy. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to sell that stuff.
I've got your back and your
We
side.
got lots of stuff. Cool. That's what we do.
All right, we're going to sell you some of this stuff. Whoops. Did not mean to sell that. Hold on. There's a buyback, right? Weapons.
Yo, stay good out there.
I love gladly.
All right, what did I take from this one? Here we go. Trade that away. Looks like I can sell those. All right.
I'm following you. And your
How's it going?
every move.
Can I help? Sounds like a plan.
There we go. All right. Wow, these are worth a ton. Well, this is a crazy looking helmet. Oh, wow. Look at the stats on this thing. Holy crap. Oh, these are all these helmets I have are crazy powerful. Oh, wait, no. Did I just buy a bunch of stuff by accident? I did. Ah. It's on the wrong screen. Well, probably broke even on credits there after all that.
See you around.
It's like, what is going on? These stats are crazy. Okay. So now, what is our actual quest here? Speak to Lou. All right. Well, we're going to do that next time. I don't know what happened with the guards and why we don't have a bounty. But we got all those credit sticks at least. So, and the crowd is definitely like freaking out, but yeah, I'm very confused. But all right, thanks guys for joining me. We'll be back next week with, actually, hold on a second. Next Sunday, I might not be streaming Starfield because it is holiday weekend here in the U.S. But I should be back Wednesday for some more SS2. So we'll be back on this playthrough in 2 weeks, I believe. There's a chance I do it next week, but I'm not certain. It will probably depend heavily on whether I have a PC with me for Memorial Day weekend. So have a good night, all.